I running out of tea again? Oh, that's odd. Oh, hi. Welcome to my tent. Is there anything I can do for you? Okay, just please close the curtains. Yeah, we don't want anything to disturb us, right? Right. Please, here, take a seat. So, what can I do for you? Do you have a specific question that you want to ask me? Or something that you're having troubles with right now at the moment? Okay, you don't really know. These humans always find a way to my tent somehow. That's okay. You somehow found a way to my tent, so there must be something you would like to ask me, but we'll find that out together, okay? So, how about I make you a cup of tea first, and then after you'll drink it, we can do a tea reading? Okay, okay. Alright, let me prepare it for you. Oh, why am I talking like this? You see, it's a bit of a delicate matter. I'd rather not say. All right. Well, come closer. A little closer. There are these two spirits that have been following me for quite a while. You see, if I talk a bit louder, they somehow found a way to find me and annoy me. Oh, see? Here you have them. Told you. They are pretty harmless for the most part. They just sometimes like to break stuff in my tent. That's it. I can't really seem to understand what they're trying to tell me. Alright, I do have a hot water for the tea in my thermos. Is that alright? You see, I still don't have electricity in my tent. You would think that in 21st century they would somehow make it work, but no. Or perhaps they just don't want to. Okay. All right. There's your tea. Let me put it here for you. Okay. It's really hot right now, so please just be careful and don't rush, okay? We have plenty of time. All the time in the world. Okay, so since seems like you're quite inexperienced, how about we try some rune reading? Yeah, I don't really do tarot, to be honest. I find it quite overused. Let's try runes, okay? Okay. Okay, so the way this works is that I'll just give you this bag of runes and you'll pick one, okay? And I'll tell you what it means. Alright. There you go. Please choose wisely. But don't think about it too much. Just pick the first one that just gets into your hand. Okay, what did you get? Okay. That's an interesting rune, quite unusual to be fair. This rune is called Algis. It usually means protection. It seems like there might be some new opportunities for you right now, but they also come with new challenges. Well, this rune can also mean that you seem to be fighting with yourself quite a bit. I suggest you shouldn't really run away from pain, but just face it at the right time. Don't really try to wear a mask and pretend that everything is okay. Does that resonate with you? Okay, well, why don't you pick another 2 runes? I usually like to pick 3 just for a clarification. Alright. There you go. Again, choose wisely. Okay, so you got these 2 runes. This was the second one, right? And the third one. The second one usually means a challenge that you will face, and the third one means an action that you can take in order to overcome the challenge. Your challenge is quite interesting because this rune means prosperity. Seems like you'll be very successful, but you need to think properly about the steps that you will take, and also be very careful when you'll be making some decisions, because you can affect a lot of people around you. You shouldn't really get it into your head, the success, I mean. Otherwise, it can affect you really badly. The action, well, this is an Othila, but it's upside down. It seems like you need to change your own habits. Perhaps you've made some decisions in your past that you didn't really want, and that affected everybody around you in a negative way. Yeah, those decisions seemed a bit rushed. It seems like you know what I'm talking about, right? Yes. You're always trying to be honorable with your decisions. It's just that sometimes it doesn't really work out the way we would want. Seems like you agree with me there. Alright. Well, why don't we move on from the runes? I do have some cards here. I don't have a typical tarot, but I hope you won't mind. So let me show you. I do have this really pretty angel card deck, and I also have this really pretty star deck. So which one would you like for our reading? We can do both, sure. Yeah. Okay, so how about we start with these star cards, and I can ask more about the decisions that you will have to make soon. Okay. So just pick a card, one that sticks out to you the most, one that is drawing your attention, is calling your name perhaps. Okay. So, well, this card symbolizes sacrifice. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily a bad card. It It just means that sometimes you will have to sacrifice certain things in order to achieve success. Those things can be relationships, for example, some time with your friends, right? Sleep, perhaps. I can see that you are very tired. Yeah. Well, how about you choose another card just for clarification? Okay. Sure. Okay. There you go. Pick another card, please. Oh, that one. Okay. So, oh, that's interesting. You've got Neptune. Usually, this card represents our deepest emotion. It can also mean that there will be a calm after the storm. I think I need a third card, though. It can also mean an illusion sometimes. An illusion or pretentious behavior. Sometimes it's not a bad thing. For example, you haven't been really feeling great, right? And you somehow don't want others to know. I'm being right. Well, why don't you just pick a third card, okay? All right, there you go. We need our reading to be exact, right? Oh, okay. Oh, this is a great card. It's the Star of Magicians. This card usually represents gathering knowledge. You must let your inner light shine. And it can also mean that sometimes you can get lost in your path. But don't worry, because you'll always find your way back. Okay, well, from what I can tell, there will be a lot of sacrifices, a lot of commotion, but don't worry, because everything will be alright in the end. Okay, well, oh, you would like to ask me about the decision you have to make? Sure. Why don't we try the angel cards now? Okay, so I really like using the angel cards, because they can show us guidance, and I can see in your eyes that you desperately need some guidance right now. Am I right? Yes. All right. I will make 3 decks right now, okay? And just pick one that seems the most desirable to you, okay? All right, so there you go. Choose one. All right, you chose these cards. Okay, so you've got studies. Seems like it is a great time for you to study more. Perhaps if you left school, you can take some more courses, acquire some new skills, because that will help you tremendously, really. And also, don't forget to listen to others. Just don't just focus on yourself. while you're at it? Okay, well. Now the second card is focus. So, seems like you need to choose stuff that you will focus on. There's really no other way around it. I can feel that you've had quite a lot on your plate recently. Am I right? Yeah, and you've been dividing your attention a bit too much. Just make a priority list. For example, just dedicate your time to only one thing. If you don't want to do that, maybe just dedicate less time to the other things that are not really important. Okay. Okay, the third card is trust. Trust. Well, seems like you have been having some problems with trust lately. You probably have felt quite a bit disappointment recently from certain people, and now you have problems finding trust in others. Well, you don't have to be worried. You can trust and maybe find the right people to trust. Your gut feeling will help you in that regard. Oh, you're not really drinking your tea. I think it's cold by now. You can drink it. Okay. Right. So, then we have friendship. Honestly, the way I see it is that it seems like you might have to cut some friends off because they're not really bringing you good energy into your life at the moment. Seems like you know what friends I'm talking about right now. Just dedicate your focus onto a few friends, okay? Alright, the last card is music. Now, this usually represents joy, but also you find time for the right hobbies. I can tell that you've been so busy that you didn't really find time to properly relax, and you're quite tired as well. Just find maybe a new hobby that will entertain you, that will take your mind off things, really. Right. Okay, I hope I did provide you some guidance. So, did you finish your tea so we can end this reading? Okay. Right, so let me look at it. Let me show it to you how it looks like. Well, I can tell the most prominent symbol there is this circle with a little center. This usually represents success, so really you've got nothing to be worried about, because success will always follow you no matter what you'll do, no matter what kind of decision you'll make. Now, let me see. I can also see some dots right here. This usually represents a motion. It means that you are not stuck in one place, which is always a good thing. We always want to move forward and not get stuck, right? This is interesting. I usually have never Actually, you didn't see this, but I see a little devil right here in the cup. It doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, but devil usually represents a temptation, perhaps. Something that can really lose your time. Also, it can mean a temptation to give up really on your current goals. So just focus on the right things, like our cards said as well. I can also see that you will be very busy. You will have a splurge of creativity soon. Now, this is perfect when, for example, you want to start your own business, or perhaps dedicate your time to art as well. I can also see some waves here, just right here. They're usually a good sign. You will find peace very soon. Alright, well, that's it for this reading. Is there anything else I can do for you? Oh, potions. Sure, I shouldn't really tell you this, but yes, I in fact do have some potions. Now, what is it you're looking for? Oh, sorry, I don't do love potions. You see, if the potion involves another human being, I don't do that because they cannot really consent to it. So, if you ever find a psychic that will want to sell you a love potion, please just don't buy it. There's always a malicious intent behind it. Well, but I can offer you a health potion, for example, if you would be interested. You see, if the potion involves only you, then I have no problem with it. Perhaps you want to smell it, for example? It smells very good, right? It almost feels like you're getting healthier by the second. Yes. Would you like to buy it? Alright, alright. Now, I do have to warn you, it is a very strong potion though, so please just be careful. Don't overuse it. Always drink just a tiny sip when you're not feeling well, and that should do it. Alright, that's here for you. Okay, anything else? Oh, a sleep potion. Sure, I do have a sleep potion for people who have trouble sleeping. It's right here actually, but please be careful again. It's very strong. Only the smell can really make you fall asleep, so just be careful while you use it. Alright, is there anything else I can do for you, perhaps? Oh no, don't open it.